Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 2. Last time we got the Sinard, the airship of the game. Press the X button to fly around, to get on it. Press the circle button to land if I didn't mention so in the last one. Anyway, if we've done that, we need to head in here. Central City. Now, I could have met you most of the way in here already, but it doesn't take that long anyway. Now, there's nothing particularly interesting to do here now other than recruit Chisato and advance the plot ever so slightly. But if you're expecting this, at this point in the game, to do a lot of, I don't know, plot progression, yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we're not going to do that. Not for quite some time. We have... Let's see, we gotta go have some fun at the city. We're gonna do some character recruiting. We're gonna advance the plot a little bit today. And then item creation, stores, pickpocketing, all of that good stuff. If you recognize the sprite there, this is the same red-headed girl we've seen about 4 times now. Yeah. I couldn't have done that. Why were you following us? In order to write articles about your adventures as the party of warrior fighting... They said warrior, didn't they? Or warriors? Should have been warriors. Against the 10 wise men. Articles about you have galvanized the attention of all energy need. Look at that. We're famous. Infested with monsters, huh? Okay, then. So how did you get through there? Shingu-style Jujutsu. I'm not sure if that's real or not, but I'll take your word for it. Licensed as lethal weapons. Yes, lame, but whatever. That's impressive. Would have to be strong to cover us. Are you going to keep following us? You'll be stuck with me till the end. Yes, we will. You can you? If not, then why not join us? Yes, we definitely want her to join. It'd be a lot easier if you were with us instead of hiding behind bushes trying to watch us. Yeah, we'd get some more help. Sure to keep writing the articles. And she's got permission, so she's getting paid from work while she battles around with us and gets a lot more money from just wandering around. Now, hopefully the game's nice to me and she came with almost no talents, because that would make my life a lot easier and I wouldn't have to restart. Come on, big money! Give me a minute. Okay, we're back. For whatever reason, I can't seem to get characters late in the game to come with almost no talents. I reloaded probably a half dozen times, and she had 4 talents every time except for this time. So we're going to go with this one. It works, whatever. We have other ways of building up large amounts of points at this stage in the game. Go. We're just going to get some of the basics set up for her, just to make her more competent in battle. And get 2 points into there. Go. Give you one of those. Basically, this is what I do when I get a new character now. We just kind of build up some of the basic skills. A few points here and there. Turn flip off. And what else are we going to add to you at the moment? Get more stats out of that one. Build up patience a little bit. A point into that. A point into that. get all the way up to 7 with these guys. Get up to 4. Even though mineralogy is not really going to help her, it's very cheap. And get these all up to 7 as well. Actually, that one can go to 8. And yeah, that's pretty much it there. I think that's good. And then you can put single points into everything else so that she has at least 1 of everything. 1 into radar, 1 into playfulness. Don't do piety yet. Go. Yeah, there's very few things that you shouldn't have at least 1 point into at this stage. And we'll build up her skills a little bit off screen there. But anyway, now that we've done that, let's head up here. Now that Chisato's in town, you can pickpocket her. I don't think she has anything particularly valuable, but it's there if you want to do that. Anyway, let's head to the mayor's office. Now, somehow, what do you mean? You sent us to get a tamed one, and I guess you heard that it didn't go well? No time to relax. Well, that's what you think. I'm going to relax for about a week worth of episodes, just doing absolutely nothing. Well, getting super powerful weapons that make the game really easy isn't really nothing, but we're not going to progress in the plot too much. The source of the power of need, huh? You must comprehend the truth of heraldry. And what would that be? Plus your latent powers, okay. Gotcha. So what does that mean? What do we do? Yeah, they were powerful and crazy before, and you guys have been doing nothing, so your powers have waned. I guess they've been using their powers, so their powers are still strong? Or maybe they got the thing that they were sealed in, their Phantom Zone thing, was something that sealed them in time, and they didn't have time to get weak, or they weren't exposed to time, so it didn't affect it. Anyway, I have no idea. They're going to talk about these 4 fields in the area. They're northwest, southeast of Central City, and we're going to fly to these fields. And what we do with these fields is they're generic crystal-like dungeons with different elements. Except for, in this case, it's not an element. It's a little bit different. They're basically random dungeons to give you something to do on disc 2. You can say no more. Okay, fine. Well, we might as well go. At some point, anyway. They're going to tell you where they are. I already showed off where all of the different areas are in the last episode. Don't worry too much about it. Now we get the rune codes. And what do those things do? They're normally sealed in order to prevent their functions from being misused. In order to break the seals, the rune codes are needed. Okay. So we get another key item. Yay! I guess they allow us to get into the dungeon, so we could use that. You should go to the field of intelligence first, though it doesn't really matter. You can go into any of them in any order, I believe. One of the fields, you can actually get a marvel sword out of a chest. So this is the point in the game where I have no qualms about equipping any more powerful items that we can, that we got through the treasure chest item earlier in the game. It's easy enough. On Reyna's Path, I think I got a force sword, which is about 900 attack power, which isn't even as good as the sawed weapon I'm using right now. And I think a scyther for Ashen, and we can buy a scyther at this point in the game. Okay. If you have any problem, go talk to them in El Aqua. Or Lawaka, or however the hell you want to pronounce that one. I have no idea. Anyway, we get another link combo that we won't be using. Anyway, with that being said, that is the extent of the plot advancement today. Let's meet you outside here. Okay. Now that we've got access to all of our characters now, let's just go to all of the remaining cities and do some pickpocketing. That's what I think would be a good idea to do first. We can head over here. This is the town of Giveaway. Go explain to me how most of these places have these strange ones. Let's see here. I don't have my list in front of me, but I think there's one item I want to get in this city, if I remember correctly. I think it's in here. Is your name Old Man? Okay, so they won't let me. I don't like the cold. Okay. Well, let's give you your stealing gear for the time being here. Oh, there we go. And in case it screws up. No, it wasn't you. Somebody, I think, named Old Man. Is it you? No. No. I can buy junk that I don't need from you. That's fine. Maybe it's the guy in here. Chances are it's the guy way at the bottom down there. It's kind of a pain in the ass. It's not absolutely necessary to get. What's up, Opera? Yeah, it's probably him. That's why it failed. It's rune metal, so give me a sec here. There we go. Took a few attempts to get that one, unfortunately, but it's not entirely necessary, but rune metal is nice. You can steal an Xbox from Opera if you care, but she already has access to that weapon anyway. There are some other things you can do here if you want. The only thing of note that I would recommend... Hello? Yeah, you probably would do better if you put on a few more clothes. It doesn't... Your pride as a wizard does not permit you to wear more clothes. Okay, then. That would be a little overkill for that tiny village that only has, like, less than 10 people. The Traveling Salesman in the Snow. This is your favorite shop for almost the rest of the game. And the reason for that is he comes with basically all the items you're going to need for item creation for the rest of the game. Pretty much all of them. All the useful ones that you're going to need. So, anyway, we'll go in, do some more stuff with that later. Do I need those? I do not. Let's buy some of those. I have most of them already, so that's fine. But anyway, anytime I go to buy any items for item creation, that's where any of the materials, that's where I'll be going. So, with that said, we can now head out of here. And let's go to the next town. Eventually. Okay, so we want to go to Armlock next. Armlock is an interesting town. There is one city we won't be visiting right now, and this one. This is El Aqua. There's nothing we can really do here, so we're not even going to worry about it. We'll go to that one in a moment, but first, let's go here. And actually, I'm going to go right back out and save because this one's really important. There's a lot of powerful weapons you can steal here. So give me a minute, I'll go save and we'll be right back. Okay, I did a little more than save. I came back here. This is the Traveling Salesman in Giveaway. You'll very soon get used to this music. Don't worry, you'll know exactly where I am even without me telling you. Many of the items we can steal in Armlock are really powerful, but they're also really rare to get. So it made me think that we should probably do something a little out of order from the way I originally intended on it. Hence the reason for me coming back here. And that involves musical talent. Now that we have all 6, well, there's technically 7 instruments in the game. We don't get the other one until way at the end of the post-dungeon. But now that we have all of the different instruments, we can basically go in here and compose them. I'm going to find whoever has the highest level, which I believe is Reina. So yeah, she's got level 10. So I'm going to have her compose all of the things. Basically, you require feather pens, which is why I came back here, so I can buy more. And just keep doing this over and over again. There's one. And there's the other one. I couldn't get the other one there. So basically, you run through all of them. You talk to this guy. You buy more. Feather pens are very cheap. And I'm going to do this for all of the songs. There's 2 songs per instrument here. And so once we've composed them all, just check play. And so I've got piano 2 and lyre 1 already. So I'm going to fill them all out. Like I was saying, there's 2 separate ones for each one. You'll randomly get them if you're lucky. So there's the second one. So I've got 2 for piano. So now I don't need to do piano anymore. Now I can go and compose the next instrument on the list. So I'm going to do all of the rest of this off screen since it's very kind of boring to watch. And, well, there's one. And then I will see you back in Armlock once we've learned them all. Okay, we've learned all of the instruments now. And we're back in Armlock. Now, there are a number of people we want to steal from here in Armlock. One of them that is absolutely necessary is actually Celine. Okay, the other thing I should probably do is I should probably improve your musical instrumentation skill there a little bit. Get at least level 5. That should be good. I don't want to waste too many of his points at the moment. I will be making use of them in a bit. And now that we've learned all of the musical talent, as you can see, we have 2 for each of them. We want to take a look at Hail the Goddess. He increases the effectiveness of specialty commands. Now that sounds wrong. Maybe it sounds right. I don't know. If it sounds right, I'm not sure. I was trying to make it sound right. If it sounds right, then this should work a little more often. And every time you go in and out of an area, it will, whatever song is playing will change. It almost sounded glitched up, but maybe it works. Basically what it does, it increases the effectiveness of commands, like item creation, stealing, that kind of thing. So, if that just happens to be how that one sounds, because normally your, like, all this will sound distorted, and it doesn't, so I'm guessing it works right. Steal from you. I would really like to have stolen from you. I'm going to reload because that one is worthwhile picking up. It'll save me a bunch of money. So, one sec. There we go. We got the mithril dress this time. And really, it seems to be one or the other at this point. There we go. What I did is I went back and I stole from Celine, and then I stole from this guy, and then went outside and saved. Then I tried to steal from Reyna. So since that seems to be difficult, one moment. Okay. Now, there are a few other characters I would like to steal from. Bowman doesn't matter. Are you Chisato or are you an NPC? You're an NPC. There's somebody in here we could steal from, though. Oh, Leon's in here. I guess I could steal from him too, though that doesn't really matter. Yeah, just another heraldry book. I think we've already had access to that one. You may not even know that you can come in here, but you can. This one doesn't matter, but I'm going to try for it anyway. Yeah, you can get a force sword from him, but it's weaker than all the things we have. I just wanted to sell it. But anyway, let's see here. We want to find Opera. Where is Opera? And Ernest. Good. I want to steal from both of you guys. Hopefully I can get them both to work all at once here. 1, 2. Awesome. I'll take that. Now I am looking for Chisato. Where are you? Don't need to go in there. One more house over here. Maybe you're in there? No. Maybe she's up in one of the rooms. There aren't really that many places in this town for you to hide. Oop. Up the stairs. There she is. Now, can we get big money, or am I going to have to go outside and reload again? That's not what I'm supposed to get from you. I'm supposed to get something else from you. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, because the item I wanted to get from her would have been much better. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to check my notes. Okay, the game likes to make me go from place to place. Half of the walkthrough said it was a private action in Armlock, and I found one that said it was in Giveaway. So I'm guessing it's here. Now I just got to find Chisato. Not in there. Get out of the way. Not in there. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Because there's a big university in this city. I will go find her off screen if she's not right here. Okay. Okay, so from where we found that salesman there before in Reina, head over here, head up, this way, go in here. I'm going to do all this, and then I'm going to fail to steal this. I just know it. Called it. That's also not what I'm looking for, but because she's here and not where she was supposed to be, and that being in the first screen of the area, we have to do a private action for her to go back there so that I can steal the item I actually want to steal. You're reading your own history. Makes sense. You should always know history. All written from the viewpoint of the Indians, so the contents are biased. Well, yeah, history is written by the victors. Much better than not looking. Yeah, true. The more information we have, the better. So, did you learn anything? Held influence over 70% of the galaxy, and it seemed to be an amicable relationship. That's good. We don't know the opinions of the side forced to coexist unless we ask them, and we can't leave here, so we're not able to do that. Now, here's another aspect of the game where we bring perspective into matters. You know, they talk about the different perspectives of, you know, history being written by the victors, the perspective of the Earth Federation versus other places, other planets that have been absorbed into the Federation, and other planets and cultures that were absorbed into energy need millions of years ago. I do like how they continue to bring that up, and that's a very big point about the game. I just kind of wish we got a little bit more background information in general, but oh well. Men killed 10 wise men had planned to rule the galaxy, and a battle occurred between them and the other Nedians who opposed them. They lost the battle and were confined as prisoners in a jail in which time stands still. So I was right when I was mentioning that earlier. That's probably why their powers haven't dwindled. Yep. Oh, so there's more stuff. Interesting. Every single piece of literature has the exact basic content regarding the incident. If we ignore the slight differences in wording, the bad 10 wise men tried to rule the galaxy, but they were defeated and punished by being confined as prisoners in jail, in which time stands still. That's it. A little unnatural. Incident occurred so long ago, wouldn't you think that normally at least one person would give some sort of distorted interpretation? Which is actually very true. Unless someone rewrote it all, trying to hide the truth. Oh. There might be an interesting plot in here. Cool. I wonder. Well, maybe he didn't know there was another side, and it wasn't something he was trying to hide from us, just something he didn't know about. He was just following the same information that was laid out for him, just the same as it's laid out for us now. By the way, the insanity ring we got from Chisato is not important at all. I know this episode's running a little bit long, longer than I wanted it to anyway. Was it this one? No. That one's empty. So I'm going to go downstairs first. And is it this one? No, it's this one. Let's hope. I don't think this one's absolutely necessary, but I would like to pick up as many weapons for Ernest as I can. Game. There we go, the Flare Whip. Just wanted to pick that up on my way out, and I'll meet you back in town. Okay, now Chisato is where she's supposed to be. Let's see here if we can get this. It's taken me like 4 different attempts. Yes! The lightning gun! Thank you, now we can leave. Okay, that's pretty much all the pickpocketing I wanted to do. For whatever reason, the guides are telling me this thing and that thing. I didn't really want to do any of the private actions yet, but that's fine. We had to do that in order to get a new weapon. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one. Next time, we're going to start off over here in this other city that I said we'd come back to. Somewhere about there. So yeah, next time we'll head in here, and there's a number of things we can do in here. But yeah, that's all for this one. We'll go over which weapons we're using and all that in a little bit in the next episode there. Like I said, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.